rise and mumble. It's time for the Morning Brew number 1247. This is Scott in 7FGP in Jamestown, New York. We're currently 70 degrees, and it's going to be a hot one with the high up to 92. If you want to avoid the check-in pile-ups, you can text your call sign and nothing but your call sign to 716-317-9050. Or you can email your call sign to text@ecr.radio. And also, don't forget tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, don't forget to join us for the East Coast Reflector TechNet. Do you have a question about ham radio? Well, this is your chance to find the answer. That's tonight at 8 p.m. Don't forget. All right, let me go through these text check-ins real quick here. We have Anthony in New Jersey, Anna in Beaver, Charlie in Sun City, Florida, Charles in Belmont, Mark in Elma, New York, Duck in Lake City, Florida, Charles in Syracuse, Greg in Quarryville, Chuck in Newcastle, Rod in Madison, West Virginia, Mike in Sebring, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina, Jose in Austin. We have Clark in Phoenix, Ray in Beaver, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina, Jose in Austin, Texas, Clark in Phoenix, Arizona, Ray in Beaver, Pennsylvania. We have Wayne in Belmore, Zachary in St. Cloud, Joe in Claremont, Mark in Plymouth. We have Randall in Brownstown Township. We have Ed in Loxahatchee, Paul in Lake Worth, Bob in Jupiter, Florida, Lou in Lake Worth, Roy in Blasdale, New York, and Joe in Franklin, Georgia. And we have Larry in Maricopa, Arizona. Go ahead and take some mobile check-ins. If you are mobile and would like to check in this morning, just need your call sign twice and slowly. Please call now.
K4 GDS. K4 GDS.
Whiskey 5 Papa Lima. Mobile. W8
Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo. Whiskey 5 Golf Hotel Romeo. Mobile.
Hotel. Jeremy, Conroe, Texas.
Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Yankee. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Uniform Yankee. Guy, mobile in the world.
KJ5, NHH. Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel, Jeremy.
2 Golf Whiskey Kilo.
November 8, Romeo Echo Juliet. November 8, Romeo Echo Juliet. In and out, please.
All right, let me go ahead and pick it up here and tell you who we have on the mobile. We have, first of all, we have Robert in Allen Park, Michigan, N8REJ, who is mobile and in and out. Well, you have a great day today. Thanks for checking in. We also have Eric in Cheektowaga, New York, KE2GWK. Jeremy in Conroe, Texas, KJ5NHH. We have Brian in Katy, Texas, W5GHR. We have Nick in Toledo, Ohio, W8NJT. James in Spring, Texas, W5PL, and at the top of the mobile list is Gil in Orlando, Florida, K4GDS. Well, I didn't read the question off, but today's question is, do you sing along to music in the car? So, hey, Gil, do you sing along to music in the car? Over to you.
Good morning, Scott, and everyone on the brew. If there's music on, yeah, I'll do it, but for the most part, I tend to like the car quiet. Driving an electric car, I don't even have motor noise, so I like that. K4 GDS, back to that.
All right, Gil, thanks for checking in this morning. Let's move down to James in Spring, Texas, W5PL. Good morning, James.
Well, good morning, Scott and Vicky. Thank y'all for running it this morning. And good morning, Brew Crew. This is Whiskey 5 Papa Lima Mobile. James in Spring, mobile in Houston for work today. Gonna be another hot day ahead for us. It looks like this is gonna be like this for the rest of the summer. Hot, and every now and then we may get some rain. Who knows? But I don't think we're gonna get any hurricane. Crossed. To the question at hand, not really. Not much of a singer in the car. I guess every now and then if the song is right, so put me down for it occasionally, I guess, to be fair. With that, I'll say 7-3, hand it back to never have a blessed day and stay safe out there. This is Whiskey 5 Papa Lima Mobile. We'll be monitoring.
Right, James. We'll mark you down as occasionally. Thanks for checking in this morning and have a great day. Let's go to Nick in Toledo, Ohio. W8NJT. Good morning, Nick. And do you sing along to music in the car?
Good morning, everybody. To the detriment of the people in the nearest vicinity around me, I do occasionally sing in the car. W8NJT, back to net control.
Right, Nick. Yeah, nobody wants to hear me sing either. So thanks for checking in this morning and have a great day. Brian in Katy, Texas. W5GHR. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Brew Crew. I guess mark me down as occasionally also. If I'm by myself in the car, I will most likely be singing. However, if other people in the car, I usually don't, especially with my family, because they won't be shy to tell me that I can't sing and I can't say they're wrong. Back to you, Net Control, W5GHR.
All right, Brian, we've got you down there. Yeah, okay, let's move on down to Jeremy in Conroe, Texas. KJ5NHH. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning, Brew Crew. It's a beautiful morning here in Houston, Texas. And let's see, yes. I don't care how many dogs going to bark or how many people are saying you can't sing. There's always going to be those songs out there that's just going to get you. And, a little Tom Petty maybe, Free, and, you just never know. So, yes, every once in a while I will definitely sing a tune with the radio at the top of my lungs while I'm driving down the road. Have a blessed day. This is KJ5NHH. Back to net.
All right, Jeremy, thanks for the warning there. Let's move on down to Eric in Cheektowaga, New York. KE2GWK. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Scott, and everybody on the brew. You can definitely put me down for an absolutely. I do sing in the car, and usually when I'm by myself, I'm not getting any complaints. So with that, everybody have a great day. KE2GWK, back to the net.
All right, Eric, thanks for checking in this morning and have a wonderful day. All right, we also, via the text line, we got in Jose in the Bronx, KE2AJO. And let's see, let's go ahead and go out to the top of the text check-ins there. And we're going to start off with Larry in Maricopa, Arizona, KM7DGI. And Larry, question of the day is, do you sing along to music in the car? Over to you.
Everybody, hopefully you guys stay cool today, but of course, everybody sings in the car, shower, everywhere you can.
All right, Larry, you're kind of dropped in and out there, but we've got you down with a yes. Try Joe. Joe's mobile here, it looks like. In Franklin, Georgia, KQ4YYN. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Scott. Yes, sir, I do sing in the car. Not all the time, but especially the new Zach Top song, I Never Lie, and Ella Langley. So I won't, yeah, and other different songs, but sometimes I do, but usually I'm by myself. This is KQ4, YYN, back to you, sir.
All right, Joe. Thanks for checking in this morning, and have a great day. Let's go to our other mobile check-in here, Mike in Sebring, Florida. Well, he's not in Sebring now, but KB2UDB. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Scott. Vicky, everyone else on the net. Yes, I do, but it sounds better in the bathroom with the shower running. And like I say to everybody else, I listen to this other stuff they call music. So if you can deal with that, you can deal with my singing. Hi. Thanks for picking me up this morning. This is KB2EDV, back to net control.
Mike was singing to us in the Zoom room this morning. So, all right, let's go to Roy in Blaisdell, New York. KA8 BYU. Good morning, Roy.
Good morning, everybody on the brew, KA8BYU. Yeah, well, first of all, I'm coming in on Echolink because 444-100 appears to be down. I wasn't hearing anything on there a couple minutes ago, so I fired up the old Echolink. And, yeah, when I had a car, I did, and I just about sing anywhere. Years I spent in choir and the summer theater and all that, plus actually singing with a band that did lots of different places. So, yeah, you can definitely put me down for a yes.
All right, Roy, we've got you down with the yes. Myself, I am not musically inclined, and nobody wants to hear that. Let's go to Lou in Lake Worth, Florida, KA4 EPS. Good morning, Lou.
Good morning, everyone. KA4 EPS. I may have used to do that, but I don't do that anymore, and I probably yell at people that do that, but they can't sing right anymore. If they're out of tune, I don't want to hear it, but yeah, I guess the answer is no nowadays. Have a good day, and thanks for taking it at KA4 EPS.
All right, Lou, we've got you down with the no. Thanks for checking in this morning, and let's go to Joe in Deerfield Beach, Florida, N3 SQR. Good morning, Joe.
Abast, mateys. Good morning, Scott, Alan, Vicky, and the rest of the crew. Yes, I absolutely sing in my car, but my favorite place to sing is at church, but only at funerals. N3SQR, back to net. Have a great day, Scotty.
All right, matey. I'm not sure about that one. Thanks for checking in, Joe, and let's go to Bob in Jupiter, Florida, KA4RAK. Good morning, Bob.
Hi, good morning. Well, I guess the answer to the question would be it depends on how much I'm drinking. So, sure, I've been known to sing in the car. Have a great day, everybody, and remainder of the week, KA4RAK.
All right, Bob, I'll just mark you down as occasionally. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to Paul in Lake Worth, Florida, KG4GOQ. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Scott, and good morning to the brew crew. Very rarely, but I have been known on very rare occasions. Back to the net. This is KG4GOQ in Palm Springs, Florida.
All right, Paul. Thanks for checking in this morning. And let's try Ed in Loxahatchee, Florida, K4POI. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Scott and the brew crew. No, I cannot carry a tune. Do not sing in the car. Don't want to embarrass myself. Back to you, Scott, K4POI.
right, Ed, we've got you down with the big no. Thanks for checking in this morning, and let's move over to Randall and Brownstown Township, Michigan, K8UFM. Good morning, Randall.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to the rest of the Brew Crew. That would be a no, because I've been told that I have a voice for silent movies. But with that said, this is K8UFM. Back to net control. Everyone have a safe and outstanding day.
Yes, I have that same singing voice. Thanks for checking in, Randall. Let's go to Mark in Plymouth, Minnesota. 0CKB. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Scott, Vicky, Al, rest of the Brew Crew, everybody else on the net. No, I listen to talk radio. No songs for me. Everybody have a great Tuesday and a great rest of the week. And 0CKV back to net.
Mark, you know, I rarely listen to music in the car anymore myself, so I hear that. All right, let's go to Joe in Claremont, Florida, KM4 WZD. Good morning, Joe.
Well, good morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning to the crew. You can put me down as an occasionally. Not all the time, but I'm not going to deny that it does happen. Everybody have a great Tuesday. Take care. 7-3. It's KM4WZD. Back to net.
All right, Joe. Thanks for checking in this morning, and have a wonderful day. Let's go to Zachary in St. Cloud, Florida, KI6 KQO. Good morning, Zachary.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the Brew Crew. A warm 70 degrees here in Florida Central. And put me down for occasionally. This is kind of a dangerous idea of me singing, but just occasionally. So everyone have a good day. Back to you, Scott, KI6.
All right, we've got you down as the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning.
Scott, Al, and Vicky, and I hope Vicky's feeling better. Casey's doing JV, and I would say the amount of times I'm still not rise to the level of changing anything but a sound. So the answer is no. Have a great day.
All right, Wayne, we've got you down with the no. Let's go over to Ray in Beaver, Pennsylvania, N3DQD. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Scott, and the rest of the crew in there this morning at 3DQD. Well, I do not sing in a vehicle because there's always other people. This is definitely going to be inconsistent, but I have been known to break into song on the bus. Back to them. This is N3DQD.
All right, Ray. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to Clark in Phoenix, Arizona, KK7DY. Good morning, Clark.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. No, I do not belong to music in the car. Back to net control, KK7DY.
All right, Clark, we've got you down with the no. Thanks for checking in this morning. Jose in Austin, Texas, KJ5MEL. Good morning, Jose.
To Vicky, Al, Scott. Hey, everybody on
at home, in church, in the car. So if you like it, you can step out. But have a great day. God bless you guys. Have a great day. KJ5MEL, Austin, Texas.
All right, Jose. Thanks for checking in this morning. Have a wonderful day. Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. KQ4EFY. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Scott. Thank you for picking me up on the roll call here. This is KQ4EFY, Tim in Columbia, South Carolina. And I do occasionally sing to the music in the car. Back to net control.
All right, Tim, we've got you down as the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning. Rod in Madison, West Virginia, WD8, KOB. Good morning, Rod.
Well, good morning, Dan. WDA KOB. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday morning and nice day in June. My goodness, where we go. Anyway, my answer to the question is yes, occasionally, especially if a good old oldies song is playing. Have a good day. Back to net. WDA KOB.
All right, Rod, we've got you down as the occasional singer. And this is Scott N7FGP in Jamestown, New York. And this is the Morning Brew for Tuesday morning. Go to Chuck in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, W3, CVE. Good morning, Chuck.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and everybody on the brew there. Yeah, put me down for a no. Not much of a singer there, Scott. Everybody have a great day. W3, CVE.
All right, Chuck, I've got you down with the no. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to Greg in Quarryville, Pennsylvania, KB3EYR. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, everybody on the Brew Crew this morning. This is KB3EYR, and I guess I fall into the occasionally column there. Back to net control. Have a great day.
All right, Greg, we've got you down with the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning. Charles in Syracuse, New York, KD2YUY. Good morning, Charles.
Scott, Vicky, and everybody else listening in on the brew. And yeah, I have been known to break into a song when a good one comes on. There's some songs that you just have to sing along. As long as there's nobody else in the car. If there's somebody else in the car, I'll be lip syncing. Maybe not so that I don't embarrass myself with my being off tune, but maybe to prevent me from embarrassing myself for not knowing the words to the song. All right, let me show y'all back to net control. Why you want?
All right, Charles, thanks for checking in this morning, and you have a great day. Let's check in on Duck in Lake City, Florida, KK4DUK. Good morning.
Good morning. This is KK4DUK, Duck out of Lake City, Florida. I am loving this question. My answer is I sing along and I bop my head. I dance in the I do all the above music. Having said that, I'm going to turn it back over to Net Control, KK73, and quack quack.
All right, Doug. You have a great day today. Mark, one of our team members here in Selma, New York, KE2EDS. Good morning again, Mark.
Good morning again, Scott, Mickey, and the rest of the crew. I'm an occasional. Basically, when I'm alone out singing, when anybody else is in the car, I don't. Have a great day. KE2EDS.
All right, Mark, I've got you down as the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning, and let's move down to Charles in Belmont, North Carolina, KR4AEG. Good morning, Charles.
Vicky, everybody on the crew. Yes, put me down as a yes. I'm a singer in the car. KR4 AEG, back to net control.
All right, Charles, we've got you down with the yes. Thanks for checking in this morning, and let's go to Charlie in Sun City, Florida, NA2B. Good morning, Charlie.
Hey, good morning, Scott. And everybody on that 39 Tampa Bay. 82 this morning here. Matter of fact, they just said that the water temperature in Tampa Bay is 91. No wonder it never cools off. HI. Response to the question, that put us as yes. Bertie, more so than I do on occasion. Thanks for what you do, NA to be back to that.
All right, Charlie, you and Bertie have a great day. Anna in Beaver, Pennsylvania, KD3HAN. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning, Scott, and everyone else on the net this morning. My answer is no, because I don't want the driver to wreck the car. I can't sing at all. Everyone have a great day. 83 AJS.
All right, Hannah. Thanks for checking in this morning, and you have a wonderful day today. All right, let's see. Let's wrap this round of text check-ins up with Anthony in Atco, New Jersey. WAJV. Good morning, Anthony.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everyone on the net. I love singing. I was years old. I taught singing. I thought it was easy. It wasn't. And no, I love singing anywhere.
All right, Anthony, we've got you down with the yes. All right, let me acknowledge some text check-ins here, and then we're going to get some radio check-ins. First of all, we have John in Middleton, Ohio, KF8GJJ. We have David in Toledo, KF8GTW. Josh in Brownsville, Texas, KX9Y. We have Richard in Sumter, South Carolina, N4 RSM. Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan, NAZF. We have Bill, one of our team members, KF0MHN. I have Elmer, who is mobile station, KB5NJU. We'll get to Elmer here in a little bit. Dave in Ypsilanti, WB8ODF. And Donald in Madison Heights, W8RCY. All right, well, let's get to some radio check-ins here. If you would like to check into the Morning Brew this morning, just need your call sign twice and slowly. Call now.
This is KC7.
Charlie Romeo Foxtrot. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, pedestrian mobile.
W8 WHK. W8
KR4 HBQ, Kilo Romeo 4 Hotel Bravo Quebec, in and out.
KM4 BTO, KM4 BTO, Dennis, Colston.
To FYA, November 2, Fox, Yankee, America, in and out this morning.
All right, let me go ahead and grab it here and see who we have. First of all, let me see. Let's verify this call sign, KM4BTO. Is that correct call sign? Is that Jeffrey?
Negative, Kilo Mike 4, Victor Tango, Watson, Dennis, Colston.
All right, let's see. We have John into FYA. We have Dennis, KM4BTO. We have Neil, KR4HBQ, who are all in and out this morning, and sounds like some of them at least were mobile. So anyhow, gentlemen, have a great day today. Thanks for checking in. All right, we also have picked up Vern in Ontario, Canada. VA3CRF is mobile. We have Bill, W8WHK. We have Walter, KJ5WGR. We have Leonard, KO4EAS, Daryl, KC5CZX. We have Jeff into VLK Mobile. We have Rob in Boca Raton. KC7FBN. All right, let's start off with these mobile stations here, and let's start at the top. Here is going to be with Elmer in Allen Park, Michigan, KB5NJU. Good morning, Elmer, and do you sing along to music in the car?
KB5NJU, mobiling through beautiful downtown Detroit this morning, and put me down for occasionally. I mostly listen to the news station so I can get the traffic reports on my commute. But on the rare occasions I listen to music. I do sing along sometimes. Happy Tuesday, all 3, KB5NJU, back to net control.
All right, Elmer, thanks for checking in this morning, and we got you down with the occasional singer. All right, let's go down to these other mobile stations. We have Rob in Boca Raton, KC7FBN. Good morning, Rob.
Well, good morning, everyone on the net. Good to hear you all. In terms of singing in the car, I have trouble carrying a tune in a bucket, so I usually do not sing. And usually when I do, people disappear very quickly. Anyway, 7-3 to all, and hope you all have a safe day. KC7FBN.
Yeah, I've been known to scare my animals when I sing. Thanks for checking in this morning, Rob, and let's see if Jeff is out there into VLK. Good, Jeff?
Good morning, Scott. Everybody. Actually, I'm not mobile this morning, but maybe I sound that bad that I sound like whatever. Okay. Question, I guess occasionally. With that, I'll say 7-3. Hope everybody has a good day. And you be healthy.
All right, Jeff. Yeah, I see you hit my repeater there. It's It's a bit of a stretch there. I need to get that antenna raised up a little bit. All right, thanks for checking in this morning, Jeff, and you have a great day today. Leonard in Margate, Florida, KO4 EAS. Good morning, Leonard.
Morning, Scott. Good morning, Vicky and everyone in the Brew Crew. Put me down.
Leonard, you kind of dropped out right when you gave your answer. Do you sing in the shower? Do you sing along to music in the car? Over to you. Right, well, Leonard must have lost battery or something there. Let's go to Vern in Waterdown, Ontario. VA3 CRF. Good morning, Vern.
4 AES. EAS. Good morning, Scott and Vicky and everybody on the net. Thanks for picking me up. It is a warm 76 up here already. We're in for a very warm stretch this week. In terms of the question of the day, Scott, yes, I do occasionally sing along to music in the car. I will confess I'm not a great singer. In fact, I am often asked to sing at funerals. That way people know there is something worse than death. Hope everyone has a good day. Stay cool, everybody. VA3 CRF.
All right, Vern, thanks for checking in this morning, and you have a great day. And this is Scott in 7FGP in Jamestown, New York, and this is the Morning Brew for Tuesday morning. All right, that kind of did it with for the mobile stations there. We did get one more text check-in, I see, and that's Bob in Ecorse, Michigan, KQ8U. Let's go ahead and go up to the top of the list now, and that's going to start off with Jose in the Bronx, New York, KE2AJO. Now, Jose, do you sing along to music in the car? Over to you. Let's try Jose one more time there. KE2JO. Good morning. Moving on down the list, we have Donald in Madison Heights, Michigan. W8RCY. Good morning, Donald.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Miss Vicky. Al, if you're listening, I can myself an occasional singer in the car, but I'm mainly a loud concert sound aficionado. I like to crank up the volume and listen to it loud. This is W8RCY. Everybody have a great day. Back to the net.
All right, we've got you down with the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning, and have a great day. So head on over to Dave in Ypsilanti, Michigan, W8 ODF. Good morning, Dave.
Well, good morning, Scott, Al, and Vicky. Put a B in my call sign, Whiskey Bravo 8, Oscar Delta Foxtrot. Vicky knows that one. I do not sing in the car. About the third or fourth person that asked me to just pull over and let me out right here. I kind of got the message. WB8 ODF.
All right, Dave. Yeah, my eyes just don't focus that well this early. So thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to team member Bill in East Bethel, Minnesota. 0MHN. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Scott. Doing a great job as always. Good morning, Brew Crew, back there in the Zoom room. Yeah, I sing in the car, and in fact, my wife accuses me of putting on a full-on concert sometimes when we're in a car. I don't try to sing as much, but yeah, I like singing. It relieves a little bit of stress and kind of gets the day going a little bit. Everybody have a great day. MHN.
All right, Bill, we've got you down as a singer. Thanks for checking in this morning, and let's move on down to Gary in Woodhaven, Michigan. N8ZFH. Good morning, Gary.
Morning, Scott, Vicky, and the crew. And I only sing in the car when I'm by myself. Please check me in and out. N8ZFH, back to net.
All right, Gary, we've got you down with the yes, but when you're by yourself. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's go to Richard in Sumter, South Carolina, in for RSM. Good morning, Richard. Try Richard one more time. In for RSM. Good morning.
Put me there as a yes. I like to make a joyful noise in the car.
All right, Richard, we have got you down with the yes. And let's go to Josue in Brownsville, Texas. Or maybe not. KX9, BBY, good morning.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, and Al. Scott, thank you for the flawless pronunciation of my name. This is KX9BBY, and yes, I do sing in the car, but only when I'm alone. With that said, very good morning, everybody, and back to net. This is KX9BBY.
All right, thanks for checking in, and have a great day. Go to David in Toledo, Ohio, KF8 GTW. Good morning, David.
Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. I tell you, I grew up. My dad played and sang music. My uncle played and sang music. I grew up behind a microphone, so. Yeah, if there's music, if there's not music on, there's music in my head. So I'm always singing, whether, it doesn't matter where I'm at. So, yeah, you can put me down for a yes. Hope everybody has a great day, and stay warm or stay cool. It's going to be warm almost everywhere, it looks like. Anyway, this is KFH GT. Hope everybody has a great day. 70 degrees.
Yeah, David, I don't think we're going to have any trouble staying warm up here in Jamestown, New York today. It's going to get up into the 90s. Thanks for checking in today, and let's try John in Middleton, Ohio, KF8 GJJ. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Net Control and everybody. No, I don't sing in the car. I couldn't carry a tune to save myself and wouldn't want to put anybody through that misery. KF8 GJJ, back to Net Control. Have a good day, everyone.
You have a great day. And let's move to Daryl in Lubbock, Texas, KC5CZX. Good morning, Daryl.
Well, good morning to everybody on the brew. Well, I know I can't sing, so but when I do, I make sure I do it while I'm by myself. So back to that, KC5CZX.
All right, Daryl, you have a great day today. Let's try Bill in Northport, Fort Myers, Florida. W8, WHK, good morning, Bill.
Well, good morning. Well, I'm sorry you're having trouble. More coffee, that'll do it. But good morning, Scott. It's 73 degrees and sunny here in southwest Florida. And yes, I sing in the car. I hum, whistle, especially when I'm outside, I'll be whistling. And yeah, I always got music in my head. I always hear music. And if I don't know the words, they may come up. And, I enjoy like church music, bluegrass. I really like bluegrass, folk music, country and western, and some 60s songs, because I was a teen during the 60s. Can't get away from that. Alrighty, back to you, 7-3s, and good morning. Back to you, Net Control.
Right, Bill. Thanks for checking in this morning. Yeah, I just hear voices in my head. Thanks for checking in this morning. Let's try Walter in Houston, Texas. KJ5WGR. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning, everyone. No, I don't sing out loud, but maybe in my head I'll come along and sing the tune. But the answer is definitely a no on that. Everyone have a great day. Back to Net Control.
Right, Walter. You have a great day yourself, and let's move on down the list to Bob in Ecorse, Michigan. KQ8U. Good morning, Bob.
Morning, Scott, and the rest of the brew. Occasionally, most of the time I don't. I always have music on around me, but participate in very seldom. Everybody have a great day. KQ8U, back in that.
Right, Bob. Thanks for checking in this morning, and this is Scott and 7FGP in Jamestown, New York, and this is the Tuesday edition of the Morning Brew, and I'm at the bottom of my list, so that means it's time for more check-ins. If you would like to check into the Morning Brew this morning, just need your call sign twice, and
K5, Jail, 8 Kilo 5, Juliet, Lima, Kilo, Mobile, in and out.
Or Delta India Yankee, Kilo 4, Delta Yankee.
Victor, India, XT, Southwest Florida, in and out.
KJ5, LJJ, KJ5, LJJ.
Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Tango Juliet, VA3, KPJ.
Alright, let's see who we get on that go round. Let's have Jen Talk in LaSalle, Ontario, Canada. VA3, Boy, VK3, KPJ. Good morning. We have George in Alabama, AB1EX. We have Greg in Purvis, KJ5LJJ. We have in Cape Coral, Florida, in and out, KR4JVI. We have Gene in Homosassa, KK4DIY. We have James in Spring, Texas, K5JLK, who's in and out. And Mobile James, you have a great day today. Via the text FDMI, and we have at the top of the list, we have Ken in Brownsville, Texas, WQ9B. Now, Ken, you sing along to music in the car. Over to you, WQ9B.
Good
good morning to you and all in the brew crew. We're at 79 degrees, feeling like 90 out here already at 06:50 a.m. Why, by golly, I sure do sing when I'm, especially when I'm alone and there's nobody to criticize me, because I think I sing just fine. But, well, not everybody's in agreement with that. WQ9V, back to net.
All right, Ken, you have a great day today. Thanks for checking in. Let's go to Bill in Hobbs, New Mexico, KI5PMI. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, everyone on the brew. Yes, I sing in the car, but I got to be by myself because it's absolutely horrible. Hope everybody has a great day. KI5BMI. Back to that.
All right, Bill, we've down with the yes. Thanks for checking in this morning. Gene in Omaha, Florida, K4 DIY. Good morning, Gene.
The answer is Kate only if it's about old-time rock and roll. Yeah.
Gene, we've got you down for that old-time rock and roll. Thanks for checking in this morning, and have a morning, Greg.
Hey, good morning, Brew Crew. The answer is I sing occasionally. This is Greg.
All right, Greg, I've got you down as the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning, and have a George in Madison, Alabama, AB1EX. Good morning, George.
Good morning. I'm lucky enough to be alone in the car. I ride an absolute silent, appreciate no sound. Back to net. AB1EX.
All right, George, we've got you down with the no, and yeah, silence is gold. All right, thanks for checking in this morning, and let's go to Gensock in Ontario, Canada, BA3KTJ. Good morning, Gensock.
On the net. Put me down for occasionally calling because I'm not a good singer, so I only do it when I'm driving alone. Great day, everybody. This is BA3KTJ. Take it easy.
All right, Gensock, we've got you down with the occasional singer. Thanks for checking in this morning. We picked up text check-ins. Robert in Deltona, KJ4Z, Tim, remember Roger in Umatilla, Florida, KO4QMM. We also picked up team member Randy, W2RBC, and team member Bill, N2BH. Let's go ahead and add to that list there if you'd like to check in to the morning brew today. Now is your chance. Just need your call sign twice and slowly. Please call now.
November 5, Golf India 3, Mike Delta Charlie. That's November 3, Mike Delta Charlie.
Kilo Delta 6, Whiskey Foxtrot Romeo, KD6, WFR.
W2BLT, W2BLT.
Kilo Romeo 4, Foxtrot Lima Zulu, KR4, FLZ, mobile in and out.
Kilo Quebec 4, Foxtrot Delta Quebec, Kilo Quebec 4, Foxtrot Delta Quebec, in and out.
All right, let me go ahead and grab it here, and let's see, we have John in Athens, Alabama, KQ4FDQ, and we have Brandon, Winter Springs, Florida, KR4FLZ, who are both in and out today. Well, gentlemen, have a great afternoon, or a great day today, and thanks for checking in. Well, let's see, we also got team member Scott in Buffalo, W2BLT. We have Mike in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, N8HLN. Via the text line, we have Bradley in Elizabeth, Colorado, KD6WFR. We have Michael in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, N3MD. We have Rick in the Villages, Florida, N5GI. We have, okay, we already did those. So let's go ahead and go to the top of the list here, and that's going to be with Roger in Umatilla, Florida, KO4QMM. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, Al, Bill, and the Brew Crew. You can put me down for a yes. Boy, I've been known to have some coffee and donuts and can't help myself. I try to do it when people ain't around, though, so we got that. Everybody have a good day, and we'll catch you on the TechNet tonight. Come there with your questions and see if we can get them answered. Back to you. KO4QMM clear.
All right, Roger, thanks for checking in this morning. And yes, the TechNet is tonight at 8 p.m. on the East Coast Reflector. Robert in Deltona, Florida, KJ4ZFM. Good morning, Robert.
Oh, good morning, everyone. The Brew Crew, Vicky, Dick, and everyone else out there, all the facilitators that get in there and help get the job done. Actually, I'm not even sure what the question was, so I'm going to ask, if you don't mind, let me know what the question was.
There, Robert. Yeah, the question of the day is, do you sing along to music in the car?
Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. That's a good question, and yes, I do. I do. In the car, when I'm sitting at home, yeah, a lot of places I'll hear music and even start singing. Definitely. KJ4, GS1M, have a blessed day.
All right, Robert, you have a great day today. Thanks for checking in, and let's go to Bill in Palmyra, New York, N2BH. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Scott, Vicky, Al, everybody. Oh yeah, some songs just mandatory. You got to turn it up, and you got to song. N2BH.
All right, Bill, we've got you down with the yes, and thanks for checking in this morning. Have a great day, and that's going to do it for me today. This is Scott N7FGP in Jamestown, New York, and I want to thank Vicky, KE8BKY, for being on the log. I'm going to send it over to Al, K8BC. Good morning, Al, and all yours.
Good morning, Scott.
Morning, Vicky. Good morning, everybody on the Brew Crew. This is Al, K8BAC, along with Vicky, K8BKY, logging for me. Keep me out of trouble. Great question this morning. Do you sing along to music in the car? You better believe I do, by golly. In fact, sometimes that is my vocal practice when I'm getting ready for a show. Let's pick up where Scott left off. Another one of our team members here, W2RBC Randy in West Seneca, New York. Good morning, Randy.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everyone on the Morning Brew. No, I can't sing, so I don't even try. Back to next 73 to all, W2RBC.
All righty, we got you down as a no. Thanks, Randy. Have a great day. How about N5GI? Rick in the Villages, Florida. Hello, Rick.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and the rest of the Brew Crew. This is M5GI in the Villages, where it's a beautiful morning. We got a nice rain shower last night. As for the question of the day, I don't like to admit it, but I do sing along with music in the car only when I'm alone. It would scare anybody out of the vehicle. This is M5GI, back to net.
All right, thanks, Rick. Have a great day. How about N3MDC? Michael in Winston-Salem. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Al. I want a brew crew. Yes, Al, I sure do. But only when I'm by myself. Especially on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. when I turn on the House of Hair, hosted by Dee Snider. I crank it up, and when he plays the song "Bang Your Head" by Metal Health by Quiet Riot, boy, I start singing along after I bang my head and throwing up my horns. Back to you, Al, in 3MDC.
Oh, yeah, House of Hair. Regular listening to that. Haven't listened to it for a while. Have a great day, Michael. How about KD6WFR, Bradley in Elizabeth, Colorado? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Would you mind putting me down as just Brad? Bradley is what my mom uses when I'm in trouble, and that's far too often. But yes, I'm a definite yes in the car. That's the only time I do because I sing terribly, but when I'm alone, I have a good time. Thanks, everybody, and back to the net.
All righty, we got you down as Brad. And yep, there you go. In space, no one can hear you scream. And in your car, no one can hear you sing, so you may as well. How about N8HLN? Mike, Grosse Pointe, Michigan. Good morning.
Am I on?
Oh, yeah, you're in. You're there.
I had some issues here. Warm one this morning, 80 degrees already. And the answer to the question is, no, I don't. But as my wife will attest, I do whistle along with all the songs. Everyone have a great day, and HLN clear, back to net.
All righty, thank you. Yes, it's going to be a hot one today. Ooh. Next up, another one of our team members who I know darn well does Frank Sinatra imitations in the car. W.T. Scott, good morning.
Good morning, Al, and you're absolutely right. I'll sing anything in the car until my wife looks over and gives me the look. And I know that you know exactly what that look is. Have a great day. This is W2BLT.
Oh, yeah. After 37 years of marriage, I can still get that look on the drop of a hat. The talent that I have. Thanks, Scott. Have a great day. Let's see. KR4FLZ Brandon and KQ4FEQ John. We're in and out. Guys, thanks for checking in this morning. Have a great day. How about KG8QP, Perrysburg, Ohio? Good morning.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everybody on the net.
Yes, I do, but I keep the volume up so nobody can hear me. So with that, everybody have a great day. Back to that KKQB.
It still counts. All right, thanks, Jeff. Hey, that takes us to the bottom of the list. 8:05. Goodness. That's a... Somebody in Alabama's got some issues. It's 8:05. If you're on the road, you're probably late for work, so you might as well play on the radio. Any mobile stations only. Anybody, anywhere, come with your call signs twice and slowly.
Whiskey Bravo 5, India Tango.
Victor Whiskey Papa Mobile. Kilo 7, Victor Whiskey Papa Mobile.
8 Whiskey Juliet Golf In and Out Mobile. Whiskey 8 Whiskey Juliet Golf In and Out Mobile.
Kilo Romeo 4, Lima, Kilo November, KR4, LKN, in and out.
Alrighty, that's a good little list there. First of all, acknowledging our in and outs via KR4 LKN Chris, Sumter, South Carolina, with W8WJG Bill, not a that's kind of cost the field for me too there. Guys, thanks for checking in. Have a great day. We got Mike in South Ogden, Utah, K7BWP. We got WB5ITT Chris in Beaumont, Texas, and we got KE8SMN Jeff in Rochester Hills checking in via text. We'll get you in a minute, Jeff. WB5ITT Chris in Beaumont, good morning.
Sir, and to everybody on the Morning Brew, happy Tuesday. On the way to Houston, back to the new office with the new company, finish up onboarding, fun. And do I sing along with song? Oh, well, being the next top 40 disc jockey, of course. And in fact, this morning I'm wearing my Music Radio 89 WLS t-shirt and listening on the stream to either Casey Kasem's Classic AT40 or actually WKRP in Cincinnati. Yes, Virginia, it does live. They got the call sign back up there on an FM and listening to them on the stream, at least when I'm not transmitting, since the auto Android decides to die on me every time I key up. Hope everybody's having a good morning, WB5ITT.
All righty, thank you, Chris. Have a great day. Safe travel, sir. How about Mike in South Ogden, K7BWP? Question of the day, do you sing along to music in the car? Good morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning to everybody. This is K7BWP. Yes, I do sing along to music. K7BWP, back to net.
All righty, thanks, Mike. Have a great day, sir. All right, let's jump up to Jeff in Rochester Hills, KE8SMN. Good morning, Jeff.
Morning, Al. Everyone on the brew. This is KE8SMN. I'm going to say no. Don't sing in the car. KE8SMN, back to net.
All righty, Jeff. Have yourself a great day. Well, guys, that's the bottom of that little list. Let's come with anybody, anywhere. Company call signs twice and slowly.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Oscar, Romeo Kilo, Bravo Delta, KQ4, ORK in the mobile. Kilo, Quebec 4, Delta, Mike, X-ray, Hector, Gainesville. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Oscar Uniform Papa.
Whiskey.
Kilo Charlie 2, Uniform Victor, Quebec. Kilo Charlie 2, Uniform Victor, Quebec.
Whiskey.
Quebec 4, Victor, Yankee, Quebec. Kilo, Quebec 4, Victor, Yankee, Quebec. In and out.
Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel Golf Victor. Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel Golf Victor.
Whiskey. Delta 8, Papa India Charlie. Whiskey Delta 8, Papa India Charlie.
K4MMX, K4MMX.
Look there, we got a pretty decent list going. First of all, acknowledging our in and outs, we had KQ4, VYQ, James, Huntsville, Alabama. Morning, James. Thanks for checking in. From the bottom, KQ2, AJO, Jose in Bronx, New York, checking in via text. K4MMX, Craig, Oakland Park, Florida. KC1, HGB, Chuck, Fulton, Vermont. KC2, UVQ, Phil, Valley Stream, New York. Goodness. WD8PIC, Bob, over in Sylvania, Ohio. K4OUP, Byron, Cape Coral, Florida. We had K9TBD, Joel, Eastern Pennsylvania. And KQ4ORK, Barry, Oscar, Florida. I'm sure he's mobile around too. We had another station that sounded like a KQ4 station. That KQ4 station, could you come back with your call sign, please?
Yes, this is KQ4DMX, Hector from Gainesville, Florida.
KQ4DMX. All right, we got you, Hector. Thank you so much. We'll get back to you in a minute there. All right. I know Barry's mobile. Question of the day, guys. Do you sing along to music in the car? I can pretty much tell you Barry does. KQ4ORK, good morning.
Good morning. Hope everybody's day is off to a great start. You're 100% correct. You might as well call my car karaoke. Hope everybody has a great day. Back to net control. 73 KQ4 ORK in the mobile.
The Barry-Okie Mobile. All right, thanks, Barry. Have a great day, bud. Safe travels. How about K9 TB Joel in Eastern Pennsylvania? Good morning.
Good morning, Ned. We're here actually on the Delaware shore, walking distance to the ocean on a little sojourn. I sing barbershop, and I have to rehearse on the way to quartet rehearsal. Yes, I sing in the car. Back to net, K9 TVD.
All righty, it's a perfect place to practice, Joel. It really is. KQ4DMX, Hector in Gainesville. Good morning.
Morning to everybody out today. Yeah, once in a while, when a great song comes on, yeah, you can call it a karaoke machine too. I do that once in a while. Back to you, Ned.
All righty, thank you, Hector. Have a great day. KF4OUP, Byron in Cape Coral, Florida. Good morning.
Well, good morning to everybody on the Brew Crew. This is KWP. And yes, the question of the day is, do sing in the car, and sometimes I will sing in the shower. Everybody's telling me to be quiet. Back to net.
All right, thank you, Byron. Yeah, that reverb in the shower can't be beat. You might as well sing in there. This is Al, KABAC, along with Vicky, KEABKY, goodness. Let's go to Bob in Sylvania, Ohio, WIC. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning. Yes, I sing everywhere. I have a very good, oh, okay. I have a very good voice, and I love to sing, so I always have, ever since I was a little kid. Back to net control, WD8PIEC.
All righty, thank you, Bob. Yep, if you got the pipes, use them. Have a great day. How about KC2, UVQ, Phil, and Valley Stream?
All on the morning brew. I mostly listen, but when something good comes on, like Leonard Skinner or I just lost the other group I had in my mind. But anyway, occasionally I do sing along.
All righty, thanks, Bill. Have a great day. KC1HGV, Chuck in Poultney, Vermont. Good morning. And everybody on the brew crew. Hope I'm getting through. There's some static for some reason over the air there. Yeah, I'm not sure what I do is actually called singing, but we'll say I make a joyful noise pretty much everywhere. So with that, I'll send it back to net control, KC1HGV. Alrighty, thank you, Chuck. Nothing wrong with that. Next up, K4MMX, Craig in Oakland Park, Florida. Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, everybody. Answer is no. Usually, lately, I've just been listening to the ECR when I drive, even when there is music playing. No. So, for MMX, back to net.
John is a no. Have a great day, Craig. KE2, AJO, Jose, are you out there?
AJO. I've been trying to second since this morning. Every time you get to my name, you take seconds and bounce around the... I don't know how. I've been watching it, but I don't know how you guys I'm out to check on me. I normally don't sing while driving, but sometimes you get that one good song that comes in and you just can't contain yourself. Good morning, have a great day, everybody. Safe travel 73 from K2 AJO.
Alrighty, Jose. We call that occasionally. Have a great day, sir. Let's see. We got some more text check-ins rolling in here. We got WW0N Kenny, Germantown, Maryland. WB1DXN Daryl in Concord, New Hampshire. We have KQ4VYQ James, Huntsville, Alabama. Let's add on to that list. Anybody, anywhere, company call sign twice and slowly.
Copy, Alpha Echo 7, Mike Romeo. Alpha Echo 7, Romeo, Terry, Junction City, Oregon.
Whiskey 2, Sierra Alpha Lima, Whiskey 2, Sierra Alpha Lima.
November 3 United NW for you.
Kilo Charlie 3, Juliet Golf Delta. Kilo Charlie 3, Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Golf Delta.
We'll hold it up right there for a minute. That last station, check it in. That Kilo Juliet 5 station. Company call sign one more time, please.
Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Golf Delta. KJ 5, Papa Golf Delta.
All righty, we got you, Aaron, in Denver City, Texas. We also have KC3FGD, Ray in Elizabethtown, and W3U, David in Garner, North Carolina, W2SAL, one of our team members here, Sal in Cheektowaga, New York, AE7MR, Terry in Harrisburg, Oregon. We got KQ4 BYQ, James in Huntsville, checking back in. And let's see, I think I got the rest of you. So let's go up to the top. And let's get WW0N Kenny in Germantown, Maryland. Question of the day, do you sing along to music in the car? Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning, Al, Vicki, and everybody else on the Brew Crew. Yes, absolutely. It's a great way to really annoy other drivers around the Beltway here in the D.C. area. Long traffic stalls. So why not enjoy yourself and entertain your fellow passengers or other drivers? So back to the net. This is Whiskey 0 November. Have a great day.
All righty, thank you, Kenny. And yeah, bonus points if you can get other drivers to sing along with you. So have a great day. How about Daryl in Concord, New Hampshire, WB1DXN? Good morning.
Good morning, Vicki and Al and the rest of the Brew Crew. No. My dad neutered my singing career when I was a child. I went out to the barn one time and the music was playing and they were milking cows and I started singing. The cows started getting upset. Then Dad banned me from the barn and I had to become the morning cookie and feed everybody before we went to school. So no, nothing like that. No distraction anyway while I'm driving. I learned some of those things on a couple of the driver training courses we had. There's no distractions because driving is your job. Speaking of that, look ahead, plan ahead, and think ahead, and always expect the unexpected. Everybody have a safe day. WB1DXN.
All right, thank you, Daryl. Have a great day. Let's see here. KQ4, VYQ, James is checking back in. Good morning, James. All right, thank you, James. You're a little broken up, but we got you. Have a great day. Oh, let's see. Next up, AE7MR, Terry in Harrisburg, Oregon. Good morning.
That's Mike Romeo. You're talking about behind the wheel. I'm the king of it. And with one hand with
All right, Terry, have a great day. Next up, one of our team members here, W2SAL. Good morning, Sal.
Good morning, Mr. L, Ms. Vicki. You can put me down for an affirmative yes. And anytime you hear that high-pitched screeching all the way up there in Michigan, you'll know it's me. With that, I'll send it back to net control. Everyone have a great day and stay hydrated. W2SAL, back to net.
All righty, thank you, Sal. Have a great day. NW3U, David in Garner, North Carolina. Good morning.
Good morning to you and everybody out there, NW3U here. So I sing in the car music. You do not want to go there. Not a chance. I don't sing anywhere. Not even in the pub. All right, guys, have a good time. Good question this morning. 7-3 NW3U.
All righty, thank you, David. Have a great day. How about KC3FGD? Good morning, Ray.
Hey, good morning, Al. Everyone on the brew is going to be negative to that question, Al. Heading up to fertilize the chili peppers this KC3FGD. Back to net.
All right, thank Ray. Yeah, I noticed I got some baby chilies coming in.
It's a good day. I got to get out in that garden, water it, and weed it a little bit. It's been a few days. How about KJ5 PGD Aaron in Denver City, Texas? Good morning.
Morning to everyone on the net. And the answer to the question is yes, I while I'm in the car. It sounds pretty good when the volume's all the way up, but when I turn the volume down, I do not sound that good. But hey, y'all have a good day, and thanks for having me. This is KJ5 Papa Golf Delta, and I'll be clear.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Yeah, maybe a $1 million idea was develop a car stereo with auto-tune. That way when you're singing, it sounds great. Have a great day. All right, takes us down to the bottom of the list. It's 8:26, almost the bottom of the hour. Let's start another one. Anybody, anywhere, company call signs twice and slowly.
Charlie, Julia, Mike, you 2, CJM.
Number 4, Kilo Hotel Zulu,
Bravo
and 4
2,
Kilohertz.
Hotel Golf, WD2, EHG.
Alpha Zero, uniform, AA0UU, in and out.
Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Romeo Whiskey. Kilo Quebec 4, Oscar Romeo Whiskey, in and out.
Oscar, Whiskey 4, Tango Foxtrot Oscar, mobile in and out.
KFA, DIC, KFA, Detroit Rock City.
And November Alpha 2 Fox, in and out.
W2 KJV, W2 KJV.
KF8, DJQ, KF8, DJQ.
DIC, KFA, Detroit Rock City.
All right, let's hold it up right there. First of all, acknowledging our in and out station at NA2F, Antonio, Wilmington, North Carolina. W4TFO, Jason, Land O'Lakes, Florida. AA0UU, Ken in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And N4KHZ, John in Rochester, New York. We're just assuming that they're all driving and singing along and don't want to be bothered with the push the talk button today. I'm kidding, guys. Be safe out there. Have a great day. From the bottom up, we have KF8 DJQ, Kevin in Bowling Green. One of our team members here, W2KJV, Tony Comasassa. KF8 DRC, our Detroit Rock City guy, Jack in Rochester. KQ4 ORW, Ray in Bellevue, Florida. We have WB2EHG, Eric in Brooklyn. W2CJM, Charles in Selden, New York. He's mobile. Be with you in a minute, Charles. And AB4KT, Kenneth in the Villages. Question of the day, do you sing along to music in the car? W2CJM, good morning, Charles.
Everybody on the crew, only when I listen to CDs I know the words to. Other than that, have a great day, everybody. Thanks for doing the net.
All right, thanks, Charles. Have a great day. How about AB4KT? Goodness gracious, can't talk this morning. AB4KT, Kenneth in the Villages. Good morning.
Everybody, this is AB4KT in the Villages. Yeah, I do a little bit, not like whole songs, but just maybe the chorus every once in a while. Everybody, have a great day.
All right, thank you, Kenneth. Have a great day. WB2EHG, Eric in Brooklyn, New York. Good morning.
Good morning from the playground, Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York City. Yes, I do I do sing along with radio. I've done a little singing in my time. I was in Pete Seeger's band, a tall, skinny banjo player some of you may have heard of back in the day. WB2EHG, back to the net.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's see, up next we've got KQ4ORW, Ray in Bellevue, Florida. Good morning, Ray. KQ4ORW, are you with us? Hear nothing. Let's go down to KF8, DRC. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Vicky. Yes, I always sing a song. I'm a song on the radio. The radio will be on, and I sing when I stop at the red light. Have a good day, Al. KF8, Detroit Rock City.
All right, Jack. Have yourself a good day, sir. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Next up, one of our team members here, Tony in Homosassa, W2KJV. Tony.
Good morning, Al. Morning, Vicky, and everyone on the morning brew. That's a negative. I don't sing along in the car. Back to you, Al. Hope everyone has a great day. W2KJV.
All right, thank you, Tony. Have a great day. How about KF8 DJQ, Kevin down there in Bowling Green? Good morning, Kevin.
Morning, Al. Good morning, Vicky. Everybody on the net this morning. I can't talk either. Occasionally. That would be my answer today. Have a good one. Stay cool. KF8 DJQ, back to net control.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Yeah, I am not awake yet. I can tell you that. All right, got some more tech check-ins rolling in here. We got K4 ITA Leo in Fort Lauderdale, KC2 JPQ Frank in Lancaster, and N1 CBM Carlos in Hollywood, Florida. Let's head on to that list. Anyone, anywhere, come with your call signs twice and slowly.
W8RJD, Whiskey 8, Romeo Juliet Delta, Mobile.
This is Tango, handheld mobile. KR4MWW, KR4MWW, in and out this morning.
This is November 8, Mike Juliet, November, N8MJN, in the mobile, in and out today. Whiskey 8.
This is November 1, Whiskey, Echo Bravo, N1WEB.
This is RMW, KJ5, RMW, mobile, in and out.
Kilo Bravo 8, Papa Lima Victor, KB8 PLV, Chris.
Alrighty, we'll hold it up right there. Let's acknowledge our in and out stations. Big KB8 PLB, Chris in Novi. We had KJ5 IMW, Robert in Houston. We had N8 MJN, Marson in Sterling Heights. And KR4 MWW, Mark in Orlando. Guys, we're all in and out. Have a great day. Safe travels out there for mobile. From the bottom up, we have N1 WEB Webb in Collierville, Tennessee. W8 BPD Brian in Warren, Michigan. KK4 BTT Bruce in Kissimmee, Florida. Sounds like he's mobile.
W8RJD Ryan in Rochester Hills, Michigan. All right. Question of the day, guys. Do you sing along to music in your car? We're going to assume Leo's mobile, so let's get him. K4ITA. Good morning, Leo.
Good morning. Good morning. Ciao, Carlos. And put me down for occasionally because I like to sing. I am a very bad singer, so I sing along only when I'm alone in the car. Everybody, great day. K4ITA.
All right, Leo. Have a great day. How about KK4VTT Bruce in Kissimmee? Good morning.
Good morning to one, good morning to all. Of course, I sing along. I even sing to my wife. A good old love song. Hey, you guys have a great day out there. Thank you, Mrs. Vicky, and everybody else behind the scenes. Thank you guys for letting me have some fun. KK4, VTT, Lake Zone of VA Hospital. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you, Bruce. Have a great day. Next up, Brian in Warren, Michigan, W8BPD. Good morning, Brian. Brian, for some reason, you were at the end of your strength there with the Detroit repeater. But we can just have a great day, sir. And let's see. Let's go all the way up to the top and go to Carlos, N1CBM. Hello, Carlos.
Hello, Al. Good morning, Vicky. Leo, my friend. Thanks for that. And everybody else always present here in the Morning Brew. It's 82 and clear blue skies. Temperature's going to go up to 95. Heat index to 105, so we'll make sure to stay hydrated. Every now and then when 70s hit pops up, and I know it, I might be singing along while on the drive. N1CBM, back to you, Al. Everyone have a great day.
All right, thank you, Carlos. Have a wonderful day, sir. How about Frank, KC2JPQ? Good morning, Frank.
Alan, Vicky, and put me down for occasionally. Most of the time when I'm driving, I like to listen to talk radio, but once in a while I listen to some music and maybe I'll sing. And that's about it. Nothing going on today, Al. Just got to try to stay cool. I guess going to get quite warm over here today. And everybody have a great day. KC2JP2.
All right, thank you, Frank. Yep, it's going to get just a little bit toasty out there, so everybody needs to stay hydrated. Don't be afraid of that talcum powder. How about NW4Q, Jim in Murfreesboro, Mr. Jim?
Al, hope you're doing well. I'm a no to the singing.
All righty, got you down as a no. Have a great day, Jim. Thanks for checking in. W8RJD, Ryan in Rochester Hills, Michigan. Good morning.
Good morning, Al, Vicky, and everybody on the brew. I only sing in the car when it irritates my kids when they're in the car. Back to you, and everybody have a great day and stay cool. Back to Net Control, W8RJD.
remember those days. Just irritate the kids. Have a great day. Next up, N1 WEB Webb in Collierville. Good morning.
Thank you, Al, and thank you, Vicki. Good morning to the net. I don't play music in the car, so I can't sing to it in the car, but I do hum, and I get songs in my head in the house all the time. But no for the car, and probably yes for the house. N1 WEB.
All righty, thank you, Webb. Have a great day. Let's see, that takes us down to the bottom of another list. It's 20 minutes to the top of the hour. Let's get another one going. Anybody, anywhere, somebody call sign twice and slowly.
Alpha Alpha 8, Whiskey India. Alpha Alpha 8, Whiskey. Kilo Alpha 4, X-ray Bravo. Now 4, Kilo 5. X-ray Bravo, in and out. Morning.
All right, well, let's see who we got here. First of all, KJ5DXP, Frank over in Sugarland. He's in and out. Frank, have a great day. We got KE9DFS, Evan in Milton, Wisconsin. KA4JAZ, Alton in Midlothian, Virginia. And AA8WI, Bernie in Portsmouth, Ohio. You know, I know we had a little interference there, so let's see if we can get some more people in here. Company call signs twice and slowly.
November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo. November 4, Romeo Hotel Echo.
All right, well, we'll add Roger to that list, N4RHE. Let's run them. Question of the day, do you sing along to music in the car? AA8. Bernie, good morning.
I absolutely do, every chance I get. I can't hear a song I know without singing along with it. So, yep, that's the answer. 73-AA8WI.
There you go. All righty, have a great day, Bernie. Thanks for checking in this morning. How about KA4JAZ, Alton, good morning. KA4JAZ, are you with us?
It's KA4JAZ. I don't know if you heard me last time, but yes, I sing shower, car, everywhere. If I hear a song, I'm going to sing it. KA4JAZ.
All righty, we got to that time. All righty, thank you, sir. A yes to all occasions. Let's go to KE9DFS, Evidence, Milton, Wisconsin. Good morning.
Good morning from the school. KE9DFS.
I've been known a time or two to sing along, so. You know.
All right, he got you down as occasionally. Having a great day. How about N4 RHE Roger in Fort Lauderdale?
K8BAC morning out. Good. Before. No. I mostly listen to talk. And the music I now enjoy and play have no lyrics. November 4, Roger Ham Enthusiast, return to net.
All right, thank you, Roger. Have a wonderful day. Let's see, we got KJ4LL. And we also have KM4CTB Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Let's add to that list. Anybody, anywhere, company call signs twice and slowly.
55 Whiskey Lima Hotel, in and out. K2AP, K2AP.
Mike Delta Tango, Whiskey 1, Mike Delta Tango, in and out.
All right, well, we got Whiskey 1, Mike Delta Tango, Matthew in Ellington, Connecticut, in and out. We also have W5WLH Lee in Wimberley, Texas, in and out. Guys, thanks for checking in this morning. Have yourself a great day. We got K2AP Joe in East Islip, New York. K5YNU Florida and Conroe, Texas. I think we got the rest of them. Just a reminder question of the day. Do you sing along to music in the car? Let's go to Florida. He's usually mobile. K5YNU, good morning.
Good morning, y'all. On the morning brew crew, yes indeed. I am mobile, and yes, I do sing along. Depends what I want, and you know, sometimes depends on the music. But yeah, thanks to that control, everyone have a blessed day. K5YNU mobile.
All right, thank you, Florida. Have a wonderful day, sir. That's John is a yes. Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, KM4CTB. Good morning.
Good morning, Al, Vicki, and everybody on the net. KM4CTB, Donnie in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Well, of course, we got to sing along when we can. Mostly when I'm by myself, my wife doesn't really appreciate my vocal talents. But you know how that goes. Have a great day, and thanks for doing it, Al. KM4CTB, back to net.
Donnie, you just got to keep singing to her until she appreciates it. Have a wonderful day, sir. How about KJ4LXJ Rex in Crystal River?
Good morning to you and the rest of the brew crew. Put me down as a yes. I get strange looks when I do it on the motorcycle, though. KJ4LXJ, back to you guys.
You got to be careful singing on a motorcycle. You end up with an unexpected dinner. Have a great day, Rex, everyone. And if you know what, if you ride a motorcycle, you know exactly what I mean by that. How about Joe in East Islip, K2AP? Good morning.
Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Vicky, and everybody on the brew crew. Yeah, I've been obsessed with the soundtrack from the Netflix show Go from Argentina, and I'm always singing that when I have music. Although, other than that, I listen to podcasts mostly. As long as I'm, because I'm not blessed with a good voice, that's for sure. So it's 76 beautiful degrees today in East Islip. Have a good day, everyone. K2AP, back to net.
All right, thank you, Joe. Have a great day. 10 more minutes, guys. Let's take some more call signs. Anybody, anywhere, company call signs, and slowly.
1 Delta Bravo Bravo. Golf Zulu Oscar, KI5GZO.
For ECS, Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Charlie Sierra.
Alrighty, so far we got KR4 ECS, Mike from North Carolina, KI5GZO Ryan in Lake Charles, Louisiana. There was another call station in there. It sounded like M1DBB, possibly Peter in Bridlington, East Yorkshire. Is that a correct call sign?
Breakfast, and we're in Bridlington, East Yorkshire.
Alrighty, we got you in there. Question of the day. Do you sing along to music in the car? M1DBB, good morning.
Muggy, hot Bridlington. Sing along in the... Well, we have a new JQ7, which has got a built-in karaoke machine. How about that?
May have to find one of those cars and bring them to the state. Alrighty, got you down to yes. Have a great day. Try to stay cool over there. I know we're doing the same over here. How about KI5GZO Ryan in Lake Charles, Louisiana? Good morning.
Good morning to you and the Brew Crew. Yes, I do, sometimes, but not when there's anybody in the vehicle with me. Nobody wants to hear me sing, so I just keep it to myself. But 82 degrees before 8 o'clock, 99% humidity here in Lake Charles. Y'all have a good day. 5GZO, back to net control.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Have a great day, Ryan. Take care. How about KR4 North Carolina?
Morning all. Yeah, definitely sing in the car, especially if it's, you know, one of those songs that I grew up with. For me, that's back in the 80s. Something like that comes on, I just have to belt it out. Don't always do it well, but I try to do it with enthusiasm. Yep. KR4 ECS, back to net. Everybody have a great day.
All right, thank you, Mike. As long as you do it with enthusiasm, that's all that counts. This is Al, KABAC, along with Vicky, KABKY, log appointment, keep me out of trouble. Got about 5 more minutes. Let's get some more check-ins here. Come with your call signs twice and slowly. All right, guys, don't make me start singing over the ECR. If you want to get in on this round of the morning, come with your call signs twice and slowly.
W2JM, Whiskey 2, Juliet Mike, John, Mobile, and Amherst.
All righty, got John in Clarence Center, New York, W2JM, good morning. Question of the day, do you sing along to music in the car? Good morning, John.
Good morning, everybody on the crew this morning. Yeah, I do sing along in the car, but since I can't carry a tune in a wheelbarrow, I sing for no one's pleasure but my own. Every now and then, my daughter and I are on a road trip, we'll sing together in the car, but that's about all it is. But yes, I do enjoy belting it out, especially when I'm alone.
W2JM. Everybody have a great day, and may God bless us all. W2JM back to that.
All right, thanks, John. Have a great day. All righty. Well, got a couple more minutes left. Let's take in and outs. In and outs only. If you want to just get in, company call sign, nice and slowly.
November 5, Golf, Whiskey. November 5, Golf, Whiskey. In and out. November 1, Delta Uniform Bravo. November 1.
All right, we got a couple in and outs. We got N1 DUB John in Austin, Texas. And we got N5 GGW Gregory in Beaumont, Texas. Guys, thanks for checking in. All right, anybody anywhere want to get in on this round, company call sign twice and slowly.
November 8, Delta Echo Lima. N8DEL. Oval. Whiskey 4, Romeo, Alpha, W4, RAA, Bob, Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
KB3, VPK, Marion, Easton, PA.
Alrighty. We got KB3, VPK, Marion, Easton, Pennsylvania. W4RAA, Bob in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. See, Bob, your new system. If you are new to the East Coast Reflector system, we invite you to check out eastcoastreflector.com for a wealth of information, including the East Coast Reflector magazine. I think you work so very hard on. It's one of the best publications in the ham radio community. And you'll also receive a welcome letter if you have a valid email address in QRZ. And we also had N8DEL Patrick, Lake Placid, New York. He's mobile, so let's get him. Question of the day, Patrick. Do you sing along to music in the car? Good morning.
Especially if it's James Brown. I mean, some of his songs are just great. It's amazing how you think you sound good when you're singing by yourself. Nobody complains. N8DEL. Everybody enjoy the rest of the day. Over and out.
All right, thank you, Patrick. Have a great day. Safe travels out there. W4RAA, Bob in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Good morning.
Morning from W4A in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. My first time up here, and I am on the East Coast Reflector Net. Just a wealth of knowledge up here. So it's fairly new to the North Carolina up here. We just moved up here from Florida not too long ago, get everything all set up, and just looking to see what I can do and when people. Hey, back to net.
All righty, Bob, but don't be a stranger, sir. We're here Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except for holidays, we don't work holidays. Dick doesn't pay us enough to do that. All righty, well, wrapping it up and putting a bow on it. Let's go to KB3, VPK, Mary in Eastern Pennsylvania. Mary, do you sing along to music in your car?
Lately, so I do sing along with the headset and my helmet when I'm out riding.
Great question. This is Al, KAC, along with Scott, N7FGB, and Vicky, KADKY, logging for us. We now return to East Coast Reflector, normal amateur radio use. 73, everybody.